Morning, y'all. So more from the journey today. We've got Alexis coming down. He's bringing a little gift for me as well, which I'm excited about. So I've got a question for you in the comment section down below. Hit this up. Look, question. If you are a golfer who doesn't hit the ball that far, let's say you hit a 7 iron, 100 yards through the air, and you want it to go further and higher, what club would you use? Would you use like a bladed club, or would you use the super game improvement, high launching, booming up in the air, low spinning kind of iron? Post comments down below. Let me know which one you think you would go for. If you were fitting people, which one would you go towards? If you needed to give someone help to get the ball up and flying it a little bit further. Love to hear. Right, let's get to talking. It's lovely, blue sky, it's going to be hot, should be fun. Me and Alexis are going to get pretty warm, should be doing some more short games today as well.
Hello.
Hello, Alexis. Society handicap of 7, you're telling me now, so we are going in the right direction. Well done.
Thank you.
You must be well pleased with that, aren't you?
Absolutely chuffed.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to play a few holes. He's hit a very good hybrid down on the first here. Just measured the flag. You got 162 to the flag. And then I measured the bank of the bunker, which was 143.
143.
So they're all slope readings, so you don't work downhill into that. That is the reading. What shot would you play?
The safe one is an 8 just behind the bank and let it roll on the green.
Which is going through the gap, isn't it? You'd have to go through the gap.
Slightly aggressive would be over the bunker on the left with a 7.
With a 7.
Yeah.
You choose. They're both good choices.
I'm going to try the 7 today.
So you're going to try and take the bunker out of play.
Yeah.
Like it?
Hello.
Hello, Alexis. Society handicap of 7, you're telling me now. So we are going in the right direction. Well done.
Thank you.
You must be well pleased with that, aren't you?
Absolutely chuffed.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to play a few holes. He's hit a very good hybrid down on the first here. Just measured the flag. You got 162 to the flag. And then I measured the bank of the bunker, which was 143.
143.
So they're all slope readings, so you don't work downhill into that. That is the reading. What shot would you play?
The safe one is an 8 just behind the bank and let it roll on the green.
Which is going through the gap, isn't it? You'd have to go through the gap.
Slightly aggressive would be over the bunker on the left with a 7.
With a 7.
Yeah.
You choose. They're both good choices.
I'm going to try the 7 today.
So you're going to try and take the bunker out of play.
Yeah.
Like it?
No. Back shot.
Good hit. You just pushed it, so the face was pointing that way. Got another ball in your pocket?
Yeah.
So we need a little bit more face control, wrist angles, because that's a good strike. We just need the face pointing more left than that. Yeah, good. I mean, you've overcooked that, but that's the right idea. But what I like about that is that you've gone one right, and then the next one you've actually corrected up the left. That's the best thing I can get from any of my students is self-correction. You see what I mean? Otherwise, if you're going to just hit 3 out to the right, I need to be here all the time. Yeah, great shot. Very good. Very good. Well played. Well, for me, downhill, left to right, I mean, subject to how confident you are, I'm tickling them up the left and letting everything help. I'm ramming them in not that often.
These ones, usually what I tend to do is to go for the middle a little bit harder to be sure it's going to go dead straight, that there's not going to be any wobble left and right, and it's going to go dead in. The risk is missing it. Yeah,
but that's the thing for me, that's turning into 4-putt territory if you're not careful. So but you played to your shot. I would feather it down the left personally and just let gravity help you. So you've started that down the middle to down the right. Just start it down the left lip and then you literally just tapping it down there. You know, letting gravity help you. The other thing as well, see how that falls in from the lip? If you hit the lip at pace, you're almost reducing the size of the hole. Again, if you're holding them, ramming them in, keep doing it. You know, there's certain situations where I would only feather that, and there's others where I might hit it harder. You've got to you've got to be able to do both. Right, we're going to hit the hybrid, and it's not the right club for this hole because you would be hitting your driver, Alexis, but you just want to practice hitting a little bit less shape on it, you're saying, don't you? You're getting too much left to right. So let's see if we can give you a feeling to help you control that. Right, pressure's on Alexis. I've just given him a feeling to try and take the left to right curve off. Let's see if he can make it work. So that is gone straight to then just curving up the right side. What part of the club did you hit with?
I think the top of the club.
No, it was low heel.
Low heel.
It started low, and the curvature was coming from the fact that that's got roll and bulge on it and a CG off the face. So I reckon you put 5 yards of curve on that.
Yeah.
Strike put the other 15. So the feeling I gave Alexis there was to feel like yours, if you show us, almost like the head is overtaking the hands down at the bottom. So keep your club down by the ball. So feel not so much, keep your hands on. Don't, not this way.
Yeah.
That way more.
Okay.
So you're feeling like the club is then thrown forward of your hands from here.
Like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's got what, 6 yards of cut at the most on.
That's pretty good.
Excellent.
I'd be happy with that.
So it's another one of those feelings where you need to manage it. So you don't need to do this feeling every time. You can aim up the left if it allows you. If it doesn't allow you and you need to use your hybrids that you're saying you're cutting more, then you do use this feeling. It's up to you to choose when you use it. All I can do is give you the tools. You got to choose when you use the hammer, when you use the wrench, when you use the longer nail, the shorter nail. I'm just giving you a box of tools to use rather than you're trying to do every job with a hammer. Some jobs don't need an hammer. So this is a great chance for us to experience the trees up the left. So if you hit this with too much cut, you're going to end up with the trees on the right, Alexis. So let's get that club overtaking. This is a chance for you to really try and put that kind of tool I've given you on the other last 2 tees into practice. That is just a fantastic, you've almost drawn that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've started that on the left side and just hugged the left side. That is a dead straight bullet. You've got, I mean, you could, if that fort becomes a fort that creates shots like that a lot, it can become the fort.
The fort, yeah.
If you do that fort and you miss a bit left and right, it becomes the I'm trying not to miss on the right, or I can't slide up the left fort. You know, I'm armed with many different theories on and feelings with the different lofts of clubs I pick up. It's not just one swing for all, which is what people want. It's simplistic, but it's not how we play. That was a brilliant shot.
That is exactly what my club have. On
trees blocking you on the left.
5, where you need a driver. The problem is the trees on the right are so close. You need to draw. So I play these days the 7-iron somewhere and play the par 5.
Well, that allows you now to have a few more weapons, hopefully, on that hole.
That was awesome.
Right, so we just jumped on the putting green. I just want to work on Alexis's stroke, give him something to go away with, because there's definitely room for improvement here. Yeah, good putt. Did you try and go straighter on that last one?
Here.
As in with your stroke?
I targeted here.
No, but did you do anything different in your stroke than you would normally do?
I don't think so.
No, cool.
That's a push.
The stroke isn't always repeating the same pattern for you, which we're going to give you some feelings towards. Why, even when the stroke is out to in, so you get very choppy, why does it still go in?
Because I pushed it to the right.
So basically, from this distance, well, from any distance, face is going to start the direction of the ball. So wherever that face is pointing when you strike it, that's where the start direction of that ball will be. Up to, I think it's about 82 or 3% of that putt. So you could stroke 20 degrees across it, but when you hit it, if that face is at 0 to the line that ball needs to go on and it's the right pace and you've read it, like so on and so forth, that ball goes in. So you can cut across it but have your face perfect every time at delivery, so at the target, and that ball, subject to pace and reading, is going to go in 99% of the time. So your face control on those was good, but the path is definitely wobbling around, and we've played on the course definitely The shorter ones I feel could be a lot tighter.
Yeah.
I would like to see you get this stroke a little bit more to the target and less choppy. So you feel like you're pulling the backstroke more in towards you?
I think...
Like in to out more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel that I can disconnect from the plastic in a way. There's no moment where I'm going to do...
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what you do. You would continue in more to the left.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want you to do more along this true plane for me, and just get the feeling of the direction that putter's going on. Then we're going to try and repeat that. And again. Keep on the plane ball both. No, I want you to keep on it both sides. And try and recreate that feeling. So that must feel like you're bringing the putter back more towards you as you come back, don't you?
Yeah.
So more on this side, the inside. Yeah, that we need it more that way, because you want to push it away from you and then into the left. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's good. Just needs a bit more pace. That's in. And again, that feels more in to out more for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like you need to drill. This is drill, drill, drill. You need to get some straight lines at home. Get that putter feeling like it's going along them more. And you then, I want you really to practice this along or in front of a mirror. So if you face the mirror, so you're putting into the mirror, or putting away, but into it works quite well, you'll see the direction that putter blade's going on. You need to be able to identify that you're across it. At the moment, you don't even feel when you're chopping it. So we can't win if you can't feel it. Otherwise, I need to be stood with you on every putt. Right, I just did a little game with Alexis, which I want him to show now. So what I want you to do on this, so we're going to go for massive in to out path as much as you can, but I want you still to try and hit the ball in the hole. So club path on that was massive in to out.
Yeah.
Obviously face was towards the hole when you hit it, that's why it went in. Okay, last one, I want you to go tiny bit in to out, relatively straight. Love it. So sometimes with students, you just need to shake them.
Yeah, that's what you did just now.
Well, that massive in to out made you think, right, so that's massive in to out. So I can now find a little bit in to out, and I can now find straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we know you can find chop, because you're doing chop without trying.
But
when I asked you to swing straight or slight feeling of in to out, you're just not doing it enough. I shake you and say do loads, you do it, and then we do a little bit. Sometimes you just need to shake the tree to see what falls. That's yeah.
That does work really well.
That was really good. Alexis there making some huge improvements, definitely moving along the right track. I want him to have those weapons to stop that left to right when he needs to. Happy for him to play with it when the hole allows it to happen, because it is a shot that he can use and control. It's like you were saying, some shots he has to hit straight or the other way so he can hit a longer shot off a tee. So having those weapons, those forks with different lofts of clubs to hit a different controlled shape is so valuable for every level of golfer, from tour players through to handicap golfers and anyone watching this video. That kind of level of control would really help you plot your way around a golf course. Love doing some work with the putting. I think for lots of golfers there's always so much improvement that can be done in their putting stroke and their understanding of how to hole more putts. Can't wait to see how Alexis takes that information and runs with it or not. That's always interesting to see in the putting, because it takes a lot of drilling. You know, you need to do a lot of work kind of just swinging the putt back and forwards. Maybe not as fun for some as going and whacking balls down a range or even going and playing. But if he does that work, I think we'll see a massive change in his putting, which will only help him lose a few more shots. Thanks for watching. As always, post comments down below. Hit the thumbs up button if you're liking the daily vlogs and obviously the journey as well. I'm loving what the journey is doing and the kind of effort that the students are putting in. It's fantastic. Now, I'm off to America tomorrow, so there will be some daily vlogs, but I don't know when they'll post and what have you. I've also got family holidays in America as well, so they will stop for a couple of weeks while I go on my holidays with my family, but I will still be updating obviously on social medias. Follow me at 4golfonline on Twitter, at Crossfield Mark on Instagram. If you don't already, I'll be asking my normal fun questions. Also got some great videos coming from Titleist at the start of my holiday and also at the end, so stay tuned for that. Course log's still going up, loads of videos as well. While I'm away, the channel will still be full of fantastic content. So as always, see you soon, not sure when, traveling and internet connections and the rest of it.
but some fun videos on the way. See you all soon.